In this video, I'm going to reveal the 5 webinar success secrets, the 5 webinar success, and why I'm doing that, because I remember when I started out, when I did my live webinars first, like a couple of years ago, many times I got frustrated because I discovered that it's only me and my 2 cousins who I invited to attend the webinar. So not much of audience. Sometimes there are a couple of people from my audience, but they are not the actual. There's no mass attendees, and there's no real engagement, and there are not real people. And the people who attended, actually they left very early before I even started to reveal my offer at the end of the webinar. Then I went into this learning and discovery journey, and I came up with 5 success secrets. And when I applied these 5 strategies, now running a live webinar becomes a pleasure. It becomes a joy. It used to be like a frustrating thing. It used to be like even demotivating, but now it's actually motivating. It's actually a pleasure to run those webinars live and to interact with people. And then at the end of the day, even if they don't buy, some of them will buy, but even if they don't buy, you would enjoy it and you will build up a massive audience. All right, so I'm going to reveal these secrets so that you don't have to go through the lengthy discovery that I have gone through. One of the biggest problems of webinar attendees is that many people advertise their webinar on Facebook, or using Facebook ads, or using YouTube ads, or whatever, to completely strain people. Actually, I have discovered that the secret number 1 is to treat your webinar as an exceptional event for your warm and hot leads. Exceptional event for people who are already warmed up, and people who already know you, like you, and maybe even a little bit trust you, but at least people who already know you. So that's the secret number 1. And how to do that? You make sure that you have another lead magnet, not your webinar itself where you are going to give your offer. Have another lead magnet without any offer in it. That lead magnet can be a PDF file, it can be an ebook, it can be a special report, for example, as a PDF. It can be an audio course, or just one single audio that explains one concept, one of the concepts that you are going to teach deep in depth during your webinar. It can be like one video that reveals the 5 mistakes of something that you are going to teach during your webinar. It can be a series of videos. It can be a mini course. It can be anything, but make sure that leads from your ads or from your lead generation system, leads go first to consume a free offer without pitching anything in that free offer. That way you will get a lot of leads. First of all, you will build up your email list, and then you will warm up. Some of those leads will be warmed up, will be enthusiastic about you, will like you, and those are the leads that you want to attend your webinar. And they are the ones who will be motivated to come to any event that you invite them to. So to summarize, a webinar success secret number 1 is having a lead magnet other than your webinar itself. Don't treat your webinar as a lead magnet. Treat it as a special event for your warm and hot leads. So have other lead magnets for your core traffic. Webinar success secret number 2. Webinar success secret number 2 is offering a low ticket offer to your warm leads. All the leads that are coming into your world from your lead magnet, from your success secret number 1, the lead magnet, it must be a high quality lead magnet. Those leads, send them immediately after they opt in and take your lead magnet. Send them immediately to a low ticket offer. Have a low ticket offer. Have a tripwire funnel built up to offer them a book if you are an author, to offer them a course if you are a course creator, to offer them some software if you are a software creator, or whatever. Offer them something which is of low ticket, but that offer, it must be the beginning of the journey towards the bigger solution that you are going to pitch at the end of your webinar. So this low ticket offer, it has two advantages. Advantage number one, you will recover. Some people call it a liquidifying offer. So it will recover some of the costs, and in many occasions, all of the costs, and you may even become profitable, but at least it will recover some of the cost of running your ads, right? If you are running ads, or it will recover some of the cost of the time or of the virtual assistants or whatever costs you are incurring in order to get leads. You will recover some of those costs, and in some occasions you will be even profitable, or most likely you will be close to becoming even, right? So if you break even with a liquidifying offer, then that's actually when you are going to run a webinar. Then you will make sure, even if only one person take your offer during your webinar, it is going to be pure profit. All right. So webinar success secret number 2, let me summarize. Webinar success secret number 2 is having a liquidifier offer, having a low ticket offer, using a tripwire funnel that you are going to offer to your leads prior to attending your webinar. So now at this stage, you have massive leads coming in your world using your free lead magnet. You have some of those leads taking your low ticket offer. Now it's time to invite them to attend your live webinar. It's time to invite them to attend your live webinar. So have them opt in to attend your live webinar. And then the secret number 3, webinar success secret number 3, ladies and gentlemen, is sending people to the so-called indoctrination series. Having them attend some indoctrination series. Some people call it indoctrination series. You can call it warming up series. Because what's the problem? The problem is that many people register for your webinar, but they forget it, or a couple of days later, they may even get like less enthusiastic and less excited about it. So you have to keep people excited about your webinar. You have to keep them warm, and you have to keep them willing to attend your webinar. So you have to keep the temperature level high, the excitement high, in order to attend your live webinar. So you have to have 1 to 3. It depends on the time between the registration and the time to attend the webinar. You should have 1 to 3 indoctrination videos where you talk about the problems, you don't talk about your offer, you just talk what are you going to talk about during the webinar, which problems the webinar is going to solve. So this is very crucial in order to increase the attendance rate, right? Now you have a lot of people registered, and many of them are warm leads because they have already consumed your lead magnet. Then now you have to keep them excited in order to come and show up, to increase the show up rate of your webinar. That's why you need these indoctrination videos in order to increase the show up rate. So to summarize, webinar success secret number 3 is the indoctrination series. 1 to 3 videos where you reveal some of the problems or the core things that you are going to discuss during the webinar, and why you are going to discuss them, and what people will benefit after attending the webinar. So webinar success secret number 4 is to announce that you are going to give a winner, or some winners are going to get your offer entirely for free. Don't give away an iPhone or an iPod or what have you. People are coming to solve their problems, and you are there to help them solve that problem using that offer. You are going to pitch an offer at the end of your webinar, so that people who take that offer will transform their life from the pain point, from this horrible life that they have right now, into a place of pleasure into a future which is favorable, right? So people are looking for that. They are not coming to you for an iPhone or an iPod or $100 cash. No, you have to offer them something that is related to the offer that you are going to pitch at the end of the webinar. So the best thing is to give them the offer completely for free. If you can't do that, like give them massive discount. Give them like 80% discount. If your offer is, for example, for $1,000, then give them the offer for $200, or give them the offer entirely for free. So a massive giveaway. By the way, you have to announce it during your indoctrination series, right? And why you are doing that? Because you want the people who attend the webinar, you want them to stay until the end. And you make it like not only attending, but you give this giveaway only for those who attend until the end of the webinar, right? So that's the condition that you should attach to this giveaway, is that the person who qualifies for getting this offer for free must attend the webinar completely until the end. And that's so we have increased your attendance rate, we have increased the temperature of the leads, and now we are going to increase, because this is one of the biggest problems, that audiences start attending the webinar but they leave prematurely. So now we are going to increase the number of people who will attend your webinar until the end, right? So this is webinar success secret number 4, which is giving a big giveaway. And the best giveaway that you can give during your webinar is the offer itself that you are going to offer at the webinar. You give it completely for free for one or a couple of people, or you give them a massive discount on it, and you announce that you are doing this contest. You announce that in your indoctrination series, but you also mention it a couple of times throughout the webinar, right? That's webinar success secret number 4. Until now, we have 4 of the 5 webinar success secrets, ladies and gentlemen. Webinar success secret number 1 is to offer a lead magnet to drive your traffic to a free lead magnet, not directly to your webinar. That's your cold traffic. It must go first to a free lead magnet. Number 2, after consuming the free lead magnet, immediately offer them a low ticket offer using a tripwire funnel in order to liquidify or to recover some of the ads lead generation costs. And then webinar success secret number 3 is to send people to attend an indoctrination series, 1 to 3 videos that they will consume prior to the date of your live webinar. And then webinar success secret number 4 is announcing that you are going to run a contest during the webinar, and some random people, 1 or a couple of people from the attendees who attend the whole webinar to the end, will win the offer completely for free or with a massive discount. So now we are going to the best part, because after running your webinar, also many people, many entrepreneurs make this mistake of sending everyone else a replay to your webinar. And that way you will not increase, you will barely increase the conversion rate. You may increase it by 1% or something like that, but the best way to increase the conversion rate after you have run your live webinar is to segment the attendees of the webinar into 2 or 3 segments, but at least 2 segments. The first segment is those who leave the webinar early, prematurely, before they have listened to your offer. And then the other segment, the other part, are those who have attended the whole webinar and who have listened to your offer. You have to treat them differently, right? Those who did not attend to the end and those who did not listen to your offer, they should get a replay of the offer. I don't think it's useful to send them a replay of the whole webinar. You can do it that way, it's okay, but let them decide where to start. If you are sending them for a replay, don't disable the buttons of the video. Let them just manage where to listen and what to listen for, right? Or just send them the part of the offer, right? So that's one segment. The second segment, those who have attended your offer, they don't need to go and see a replay again. They will just get annoyed with that. They have attended the whole webinar, they have seen everything, they have some objections. So they have seen your offer, they have attended the whole webinar. It means that they are interested and they are motivated and everything, but they have some objections that has not been addressed very well during the webinar. Those people must get email sequences. They don't need, maybe in the email sequence you can tell them, well, in case you want to attend the webinar again, here is the link to attend it, but don't send them an email sequence primarily to attend the webinar itself, to attend the replay. Send them email sequences that address their objections. Find out what those objections are, and then send them each email sequence. Each email in the sequence should address one or two of these objections. Some of the objections is that is too expensive, then you have to address that why the price is not too expensive compared with the value and compared with what people are going to lose if they don't take the offer. Some people have the objection that will it work for me, or can I do it? Is it easy to apply? So many objections need to be addressed in order to increase the conversion rate after the webinar. Post-webinar sequences, those are very important, and I recommend at least 10 emails. Even if you have only 2 or 3 days until the next webinar, send 10 emails addressing these objections and these false beliefs. And the first segment, those who need a replay, those are the ones who did not see your offer. Send them a replay and also send them also the email of the objections. So that was Success Secret webinar, Success Secret number 5, segmenting the attendees between those who have attended to the end and those who did not attend until the point of your offer. And each part of them has to be dealt with differently during your post-webinar campaign. So the first segment, those who did not attend until the point of the offer, those should get a chance for a replay and then addressing the objections. And those who have attended the offer, those don't need a replay. Primarily send them emails that address some of the objections or all of the objections, and send at least 10 emails. So we have gone through a lot. Let me summarize the webinar success secrets, 5 webinar success secrets. Secret number 1, send people to a lead magnet, a free lead magnet. Don't use your webinar as a free lead magnet. Use your webinar as a special event for your warm leads. Secret number 2, use a liquidifier offer or a low ticket offer in order to recover some of the costs for lead generation, and also in order to warm up leads even more. And secret number 3 is send people an indoctrination sequence before attending the live webinar. 1 to 3 videos that will warm them even more and will heat them up to attend your webinar, right? And then during the webinar, that is secret number 4, announce that you are going to give a giveaway, and that giveaway should be your offer. It should be your offer to one or a couple of people depending on your plan. So give that offer completely for free for 1 or 2 or a couple of people, or give them massive discount if they attend the whole webinar. Webinar success secret number 5, segment your post-webinar campaign into those who have attended the whole webinar and those who did not attend it up to the point of your offer. So that's the way to make sure that you get massive results and massive increase in your conversion rate of your webinar. My name is Dr. K. Please subscribe to my channel in order to get notified, and also activate the notification bell so that you don't miss any future video of mine. And if you want more of these secrets, I have added a link below to my link tree where you will find a lot of free campaigns that you can use to increase the conversion of your online business. Bye for now and take it easy.